Alright, it's time to try and kill that bitch again. I was told by someone... Oh shit. The yellow things on the ground. I don't know what the yellow things on the ground are. Is this? What the fuck does this do? Alright, we can do this. We can do this. Do I spawn there now? Be really helpful if I spawned there. I do, okay. Yep, no, okay. So, I need to counter is what I need to do. I meant to be running before I drank that, but I fucked up. Is there a way for me to revive where I'm on the ground? So it seems to me that I'm relying too much on parry. I swear I parried one of those attacks. I swear to God I did. I'll win this. Trust me, I will win this. God damn, the blood loss shit. That's fucking me up heavy. Oh, what's that? Is that the... Yeah, that's a thing. I accidentally used 3. I'm going better with parries. Damn, he was so close! I could have won that. I should have heavy attacked. That's on me. I shouldn't have used all my things at once. I'm relying heavily on my shield, but I can't get, like, make the distance really big like I want to. One second. Should I mod this shit? I think it'd be fun to mod this shit. But I don't think I'm gonna do that quite yet. That guy's a whole ass bitch. Thing is, I can't really dodge that at all, so. Can if I back up though. I failed though. I failed though. What the fuck? There's no way he's still alive. He's not alive, thank God. Thank fucking God. Oh my God, that's giant! Welcome to the game's foul tarnished. Thank you, thank you. You know, I'm feeling kind of bad about killing this guy now. I mean, what did he really do to me? This guy, however, he killed me, so I gotta kill him. Come on, try something, bitch. Oh, I fucked up. Oh! He one-shots me? Oh, fuck no. Can I parry him? Or no? Because that doesn't look like a move that can parry. I think I have to roll and dodge. Oh my God, he just scared the shit out of me. I don't know how I could have dodged that. Are these all my bloodstains? He one-shot me. Oh, fuck no. What am I supposed to do?
Unfortunately, they weren't rolling on you. What do you get the gist of it? Julian had a bunch of
Holy shit. This game is so fucking beautiful. Oh fuck no, that's disgusting. And it doesn't really impact my game all that much.
What?
I just keying to nomological rules, principles, just a foundation.
You use nomological laws to cling to as the foundation.
Okay, yes, is that confusing or something?
Yeah, that's almost incoherent in fact.
So if you look up science...
Okay, wait, so... Hold on, just to be clear, so you, like, use mathematic axioms and scientific rules to, like, create some basis of your worldview, right?
Bro, I'm just gonna give you the simple definition of worldview. I'm not gonna get you the semantics. Sign. Okay, the idea that science can explain all natural phenomena, which is just going to be the basis of... I'm just going to send you this chat. Right there. I'll just send this in chat, but you can read it yourself.
What chat?
Just...
Okay, this guy's got the Being AI overview. Scientific atheism is the idea that science can explain all natural phenomena, and that the spiritual world is an illusion created by the brain. Scientific atheists believe that science will eventually lead to the elimination of the idea of God from human thought. Wait, just to be clear, you're not defending this view, are you?
It's just you I'm taking. So like normally when you're engaging with a scientific atheist, normally they are on the negation, of course, you know, not believing in God, right? And normally it's on you to prove it. I mean, I could, I guess. I have to go get an argument for it. But normally you would just, you know, give a proposition that will lead to the conclusion of God.
Yeah, I'm familiar. But you brought this up as if it was like something that you're defending. Are you just taking this view and saying that you're gonna like answer any question I give you, consistent with this view?
No, I'm just okay. So so scientific atheists just believe in different nomological facts, right? Now any really different theology facts, right? Facts about God in the sense. Normally, you know, they just believe in nomological things. That could differ from a normative atheist. It's not really anything else.
Okay, so you just kind of brought this up as a little goof.
When you okay. So let's say you brung up some type of like temporal sequence or nomological rule that could give substance to God's existence, right? The normative atheists could have different views on said nomological structures, the metaphysical plane, etc., etc., etc. But I specify what type of atheist I am, so that this view doesn't need to happen. Like, that's like the main purpose of the scientific atheist.
Okay, I mean, to be honest, I just don't see why you brought this up at all.
So, okay, let's say, like, you're a deist. You don't think it would be important if, like, you just said, oh, I just believe in God, right? You don't think that's important to clarify you're a deist?
It's important to clarify that you're a deist if you believe in God.
Yeah, let's say you're just gonna engage into, like, a theology debate, and you just say, oh, I believe in God, right? That's all you say. You don't think it's important to clarify that you would be a deist? If you are a deist.
It would be important to clarify that you're a deist if the other person was on the affirmative and going to be asking you questions. They would have to be consistent with that view.
What the fuck? Why is it just that context?
Because that's the only context I can think of.
That's not.
What is valuable about you telling this to me?
Okay. I already explained that. I don't know if you didn't track, but just give your argument for God, man.
Yeah, I mean, you can explain it again if you want.
I prefer not to.
Alright. You got that. Okay, I'll post the argument.
Oh yeah, can you answer the question, by the way?
The modal ontological argument.
That's it.
Or so much.
Okay, actually, no. Okay, let's see. Possibly God exists. Necessarily, if God exists, it is a necessity. Okay, I disagree with both. No. Okay, here, fuck it. I don't even go down that route. Okay, we can just do this, alright? When you say it's possible for God to exist, you're just saying it's no classical contradiction.
There's no metaphysical law that contradicts with God existing.
And God is a perfect being. What does that mean here?
Yeah. Well, I just take it to be flawless, but generally just like some semantic primitive.
Okay. And flawless means just like the top in every single attribute?
No, I wouldn't say in every single attribute.
So flawless. Okay. In this sense, when you say flawless, it's trying to leash onto something. So if you say you're flawless in like a sport, for example, you know, that's a category. But like, what do you mean by he's flawless? And what is he flawless? Like, I don't see you can.
Yeah,
really flawless.
well, it would go down to he's flawless in any sort of positive attribute.
Positive attribute. Give me a positive attribute.
Power.
I think positive attributes in this sense could be subjective, because I can just go ahead and make the claim, right? I think nope, that's gonna get me fucking put on trial. I could just say believing in Satan, right, and not God is a positive attribute, right? The belief there is a positive attribute, and you know, it's just gonna be subjective. I don't think that's really viable to say or to give, you know, its property to God. And even then, I mean, if you were to say that some impossibilities, right, would be would be positive, then would that align with your view of God then? Because then it wouldn't be possible, in fact.
Wait, sorry, what was the last part?
Oh yeah, so let's say there's a positive attribute, right? That's just impossible. Do you think God here would hold that attribute then, or be flawless in it in a sense?
Impossible as in metaphysically impossible?
We can say, it can be a metaphysical impossibility, or
Well, I mean, it would only matter to my art. If it was metaphysically impossible, then I don't think God would have that positive attribute.
okay. Okay, then just answer the other about flawless being or positive attributes in the sense.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, again, I just take flawless to end up boiling down to some semantic primitive. I think all of us can kind of discern, like, a few positive attributes. You know, maybe not all of them are going to be able to, you know, be discernible through discourse. But I think, like, necessity will be one.
A positive attribute is being a necessity.
I think the big four are all, like, pretty obviously, or at least, like, through the average person, discourse with the average person is going to lead to, like, the big four.
Okay, so it just seems like you're just kind of holding on to analytics here, so, like, you're just, okay.
What does that mean?
Yeah, it just seems like your argument is just going to only follow analytically. If I was to give a different interpretation to what, to
well, yeah, obviously. I mean, all the premise to his sitting is that my characterized being is necessary.
His character, okay, bro. And I'm just saying your analytics really doesn't get you anywhere. We're trying to like externally, right? So some type of synthetical truth.
Wait, I don't understand premise. You're saying premise two is analytic?
No, I'm saying okay. I'm just saying the foundation of premise one mainly is just kind of dumb, and your definition of God is like fucking retarded.
My foundation of premise one is dumb.
Yeah, so when you go to say these positive attributes, and I'm saying, oh, well, I can view a positive attribute as this, and you could just, you know, view it as something else, then it's just going to be innately subjective. Then you're just going to hold to the fact, well, this is what this word means. Well, you know, in my type dictionary, and then if that isn't the case, then your argument just falls apart there. So it's just going to be analytically the case, which doesn't really get you anywhere at all. At least with premise one. So it's going to say God is possible.
Wait, hold on. Just to be clear, premise one is possibly God exists. Are you talking about premise two?
Wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm talking about premise one again. So to say God
possibly God exists.
Yeah, God possibly exists. Possibly God. Okay, bro, possibly God exists, right? I'm saying the definition of God.
Tier 1 study.
Okay, whore. But I'm saying it's just holding on to the analytics there. So the only way that could be true is just gonna be in virtue of your analytics right there of positive attributes. If I was to interpret, you know, attributes differently, positive attributes differently, right? The main four you could say, then your argument just falls apart. I could just say God in a sense wouldn't be possible, right? I could say there's just some type of positive attribute, right? Which would just be a contradiction. I could say all positive attributes.
Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna cut you off here because you're not really. I don't think you're doing what you actually want to. Because all you said there was that my characterized being fulfills all this criteria, which isn't gonna get you there. And my characterized being fulfills all this criteria analytically, which isn't gonna get you there. Oh, and my characterized being analytically like this isn't gonna get anywhere. What? Okay, so let me just agree that my characterized being here, as follows, would fulfill premise one and premise two, so my characterized being would exist. What is the problem with that?
Okay, what you define your characterized being to be, it's just going to be intersubjective. It's just going to be innately fallible. To say these positive attributes are just going to be like, let's say the big four. If I was to disagree with the big four, I could say your person or your character doesn't possibly exist in a sense. I could say all positive attributes are just contradictions. You see where
you could say all positive attributes are contradictions.
Yeah, I could just.
Why would I
like
care
that.
what you define like the perfect being to be? This argument is supposed to portray my view.
Okay, yeah, it could portray your view, but if the foundation, right, is these positive attributes, right, and there's no objective lens that we're going to be seeing this through, right, so they're just going to be like, you could just interpret it any way you want, right, and I'm just saying it's not going to be viable to come to a concrete conclusion.
Okay, so hold on. So you already agreed premise one and premise two are analytic. Okay, so I'll give you a little bit of insight here. The analytic there, the characterized being, is going to fulfill the big four: omnipotence, omniscience, omnibenevolence, and necessity. Does that clarify it?
Oh my god, I'm saying. Okay, I'm saying it's still just keying to the analytics. So if I was to just disagree with what you mean by, let's say, positive attributes, then you're just cooked. You have no argument there. You just have no foundation.
Well, hold on. What? Because it's analytic, it doesn't work. I don't understand how this, like, obviously I just told you what I'm portraying to you.
That's
right, like,
not what I said. Okay, I'm saying, right, sure, you could be portraying this thing, but if I would just disagree, right, give a different definition, and just make an equal interpretation in a sense, right?
Then it wouldn't be the characterized being I'm conveying, is it?
Okay. Oh my god, I got Minky Dick right in chat. Okay, you have to understand, when we're trying to find a concrete conclusion, and then you just go to say, oh, well, this just doesn't fit the idea of what I think this is, right? Without an argument for it. I mean, that's just like a whoopsie doopsie, I don't know. That's just how you feel on the thing, right? Sure, we can go by what you think God to be, but let's say these positive properties or whatever, or positive attributes, it's still going to be, it's not viable to say, oh, well, my character has the positive attributes, when positive attributes is subjective as fuck.
Okay, hold on. You're rambling. Okay, hold on. Let me ask you something. If I gave some argument and the first premise was something along the lines of, well, if this thing is wood, then it's made of, and then I list all the composites that wood is made of, right? That's an analytic premise. You don't think that's valid, do you?
That's not the same as a situation. It's not analytic.
Wait, but you said that both of my premises were analytic.
Yeah, okay. It's not analogically sound because in this sense, we're having...
Analogically sound? What?
Yeah. Analogic... do you not know? Okay. Okay, let's go. Okay, it's not analogically sound because in this scenario, you have the subject, which is, or you have the term, right? Or not, the conjunctive term, right? Positive attributes. And I'm saying positive attributes can literally mean anything. What you hold it to be really doesn't mean anything when we're going for a concrete conclusion. So
wait, but this concrete, conclusion would lead to the thing I'm portraying. So me, like, portraying the thing that I conclude with in the beginning of my argument is obviously going to be, you know, something that's going to matter, right? And it's going to be consistent or to be invalid, right? That's like the same issue that a non-cognitivist would have with an embedding problem.
Okay. No, not necessarily, because when you're just analytics doesn't get you anywhere in the conversation because it's just predicated off of like this is this, and if I'm to disagree with this, we're just having a semantical dispute at this point. I'm just saying, okay, well
look, we can have a semantical dispute that doesn't really matter. Like if somebody is trying to portray their concept and lead to their concept as a conclusion, it doesn't matter if, you know, the thing is subjective. My interpretation is what I'm trying to portray. That's why literally any like argument that has some analytic premise, which, you know, especially in modus ponens is the first premise, which is pretty fucking important. You know, an analytic argument is going to be valid if they're just portraying their own concept.
Okay, again, sure, but the idea of God here, you're saying God concretely exists. He is, let's say,
as I define him.
Yes, he concretely exists. Okay, yeah.
As I define him, yes.
Okay, but I'm saying the way you define him is just disagreeable. Not even in the sense that it's disagreeable, but let's say these positive attributes, let's say we don't apply them the way you apply them, and your argument just falls apart. It's just fallible innately, and that's mainly that's the main problem with analytic argument. It just doesn't go the way you want.
Like, I don't know why you just keep on repeating yourself. Do you want to, like, you know, have some good faith interlocutor try to explain this better than me? I don't know if I'm just being unclear here.
We could just, like, appeal to UG. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but at the same time...
UG?
Bro, he's getting called UG to...
Yo, Yugi, do you think an analytic premise is... or an argument that has an analytic premise can be valid?
Okay, no, okay. All that's happening here is I'm just saying, okay, his thing is just analytically dependent. All he has is these analytics, which I can...
Yeah, we're gonna have Yugi answer the question. Go ahead.
Wait, so the thing is, I think you can unmute Agent here. He can, like, clarify, right? But all Agent's saying here is, well, yeah, it would be, like, analytically justified, but he's giving you, like, this argument is meant to give you some reason. Like, if you question one of the premises, he's meant to give you some reason to reject or to accept his definition. Right? Is that accurate? Like some reason to accept why God is defined this way.
Are you asking me?
Yeah, like you'd give him some reason to accept why God is like defined this way, right?
Why I'm defining God this way?
Or no, like why he should accept your definition of God and via said definition of God, it would follow that God exists, right?
Well,
And
I
that's
thought it
like-
was made clear that before I just defined God as a perfect being.
Well, yeah, and you're like if he questions like why do you define God this way, you would just have to give some reason to accept that, right? And if he and like for the good point, that's why you brought up modus ponens, or like whenever he said, well, the way someone defines something is analytic. That's just obviously tautologically true. Presumably, what you're saying with the modus ponens thing is, well, someone can just disagree with the conditional no matter what, right? Or something like they can just disagree that this is what this word means, or this is what this thing is. So, like, the conditional falls apart or something, right? And that was the point of bringing up modus ponens.
Yeah, I agreed with that.
Yeah, okay. So, presumably, all that's being said here is just, well, it would be true that this is how I define God, but, like, my reason for defining God's this way, and then you would elaborate on that point, right? Like, you
My reason?
presumably have
Well, I don't even know what it would mean for my reason defining God this way.
Well, you could just say, well, I just find this definition of God intuitive, and then, like, you would, like, explain why this version of God that you define would, like, exist. And
Well, yeah, I mean, I would be defending this version of God existing, but, I mean, I
Yeah,
guess
and,
my
like-
definition is just drawn from, like, as I understand God to be from different scriptures. Like, this is just the consistent manner.
yeah.
Especially the big
And-
I
four.
wouldn't. I don't
Yeah, and that
think
was
he
the
really.
wait time. And that was the point of you bringing up like well, most people would say like these certain attributes are consistent, right? And so ascribing these attributes to this being would be consistent just because it's like consistent amongst most people.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think he needs to give really. Like, I think he's already giving a reason for why we should accept the definition in the first place, because that's what he's choosing to defend. So it's just a clarification on his proposition.
dumb fuck.
Yeah, I know. It was
I
really
mean-
obvious though. Like, I just don't understand. Like,
Well,
how we're
look-
getting into
Well, yeah,
it.
that's
Hold on,
confusing.
wait, hold on. Everybody calm down. Okay, I understand, like, you know, maybe you need clarity on my point, but what I'm asking, you know, you guys understood what I was saying. What I'm asking, do you understand what Mock was trying to say?
What Mock was trying to say. Yeah, what he's saying is certain people can just define these quote-unquote like perfect or good attributes differently, and because of that, like this definition of God is arbitrary.
So it would just be a semantic dispute.
Yeah.
Like I said before, but okay.
Wait, so just to be clear, Mock, as I've defined God to be, you agree he exists?
Not necessarily.
Oh
Like,
my
it-
god.
like,
Okay,
Like,
then I guess
you
we have
would
more
agree.
conversation.
Like-
Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, Yuji, the thing here is that, so, this perfect being, I asked him what a perfect being is, he said a flawless, right? And I just asked him, okay, so what is flawless? And he just said, something that has positive, attributes, right? He's just flawless, or no, I asked him, what is he flawless in? Because, you know, flawless is, normally described with a leash term, right? And then he goes on to say, just positive attributes, right? He's flawless in every single positive attribute. And I was just going to say, oh, well,
Yeah.
I'm just saying positive attributes is subjective. I can believe this thing is a positive attribute. He tried to like reference his anecdote, but I don't really care for that in this sense. I could just give a counterintuitive anecdote.
Jesus Christ, time your mind.
Yeah, I could just get a counterintuitive anecdote, and it just really wouldn't do anything in the conversation. I'm just saying, okay,
Yeah.
so positive attributes here is what you're using as the foundation for your definition, right? I'm saying, okay, so why do we appeal to these positive attributes here, right? Because I could just say, oh, I believe being evil is a positive attribute, right? And of course, you know, he would be disagreeing that would be God would be flawless in being evil, right? Because he said no, he gave it for omni properties or whatever, right? And
Well-
I understand what he's saying, but at the same time, it just still doesn't cancel out the dependency relationship. That's why I asked him, do you have like an argument for these positive attributes just being applied to this? Because that would just get into some type of moral debate, which I mean, I really don't care about.
Well, I
Go ahead,
mean,
Emma.
I think the point of bringing up like the big four thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, Agent. But you were just saying, eventually, everyone will come to some like intellectual synthesis and agree that these four things are positive universally. Right? That was what you were saying.
Well, maybe not universally, but I was just saying traditionally when you have discourse about like trying to define perfect, which I before took to be a semantic primitive, trying to pick up like people's brains and what the understanding and meaning of perfect means, maybe they would give some like a few ones that maybe won't match up with each other, but these big four are going to be like traditionally understood as perfect, or like perfections.
So all you're saying is like it's just generally accepted among like not even philosophers, just like interlocutors, that this is just like what we define perfect as, what we define good as, what we define positive as.
So
Folk, yep.
Yeah, and all I'm saying is, okay, you can put your anecdote, that's really fine. I can just give it a counter to the one and say, oh, no, it's not the case. And then we don't get anywhere.
Well, no, you couldn't do that, right?
Yeah, I can. And even then, I still don't really... I mean, even if I was agreeing your argument, I could still just say the absolute opposite of the argument. Just go to say God isn't possible.
Well, we can have that discussion after. I just want to get clear, like, this
let's just,
refutation that you brought up here was kind of just, like, incoherent.
You just didn't understand what analytical dependencies are. That's really it. And I don't think you still don't. But, so, just to be clear, you have an argument for the positive attributes?
An argument for the positive attributes?
Yeah, for your positive attributes. So, like I said before, I could just say God is flawless and being evil, and that's the only positive attribute. I could just, interpret these positive attributes as anything in the sense. It doesn't really matter. I don't have to...
Whoa, wait, hold on. Did we not just, like, get some clarity on this? How is he still confused? Wait, Yugi, hold on. I just, maybe just Mock was, not listening there. What you just said there was that all I'm defining God to be in this instance is a consensus of what God is, and these big four are those consensus, or those things that people agree are perfections.
It's just a question bag. What the fuck? Are you retarded?
You're trying to extrapolate on the other things that aren't a part of the overall consensus, like maybe like more minute details aren't really relevant here because what he's choosing to defend is the major consensus, which is the four attributes, you fucking idiot.
Retard. All I'm saying is, sure, that could be his anecdote. He could, go home
and actually argue with him on it, and instead of trying to go down to a semantic dispute, it's not working out well for you.
You're retarded. I said this multiple times.
No, you say every time you speak, don't even try to call me a retard.
You just fucking cut out while you're trying to do that shit. But again, I said that shit multiple times. I don't know if he wasn't listening, if you weren't listening. Like, I don't know what happened.
Yuki, bro. This is war right here.
Okay, Mock, do you have any, like, more interesting reputations?
Okay, can you attack the counterintuitive one?
What was the counterintuitive?
Okay, just to say, this could be verified through your anecdotes. I can just verify the exact opposite through my anecdotes. It's going to become counterintuitive at that point. And I'm going to seek truth.
Wait, how many people, like, do you ever hear say that, things that directly contradict omnipotence, omnibenevolence, fucking omnipotence, and necessity are, like, perfections?
I can literally just say everyone I've ever heard, and that could be, like, the numerical value of that could be...
Yeah, you're just bad faith, buddy.
Like, what? I'm just...
I don't want to hear...
Hey, real quick. I've not been here for hours. I've been that guy for maybe 40 minutes to an hour, and then this new guy I've been on here for 15, 20 minutes that I've actually been on.
You literally...
Like, this is actually, like, the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. I'm not like, just trying to be a dick. It's like saying, well, I mean, even though this thing is analytic, I just define it differently. So even though you're running down that concept in your argument, and I specifically just got clarity on the meaning here, and I understand your conclusion, I still define it differently. What does that even mean? That wouldn't mean anything to anybody.
What is analytics? What are you talking about?
What do you mean? Wait, I thought you were using the word
poll here, chat?
Yeah, I am. I think you might be confused on the terms. I'm asking you, what is analytics, to see if we have something to disagree with the definition.
Look, I just take analytics as not even be specifically semantics or syntactics or syntax. I just take analytics to be the study of some language.
The study of some language. Okay.
And analytical, I don't know why you're asking about analytics anyways. Analytical there is just definition. Okay. I take it to be synonymous with definitionally.
Yeah. So just what the word is defined to be, or what the word means, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't think there's an objective lens on what something means.
Okay, yeah, well, you're appealing to a normative lens, or you're appealing to, majority, right? And I'm just saying, okay, your majority seems to be...
Because I take it to be semantic primitive. I think it's something that people understand but can't define in other words.
You defined it in other words, but okay,
no.
So you didn't define perfect as well? Okay.
I didn't define it in the way a definition is an elaboration of several words. I gave things that might be synonymous with it, but they would all end up into some semantic primitive. And I said, well, you know, every time I observe somebody like deliberating on perfection, they would take it to be perfections.
Okay. It's like you just can't get past that. Okay. We can do this now. Here, we can go on to some more substance, I guess, bro.
The pivot.
Okay.
If we stay on this, he's not going to get anywhere. He's just going.
I don't know why you think you look good. Whatever. Fine. Yeah. So what's your other like reputation?
I haven't debated in a while. I don't really care. Well, I can go to right now.
So what's your other reputation?
Sure. The entire argument itself is conscious. Like just say, you know, it's possible that God does not exist, right? And then I can just go on to say, right, it's possibly a necessity that God doesn't exist, or it's a necessity in virtue of that. I can just make it some kind of clear.
Okay, wait. Do you have a formal argument?
Okay, here. I can literally just copy yours and just make it into. Sure, I'll just do this, I guess. Like, I don't know why niggas do this. Sure.
I'm clipping that shit. I'm clipping that shit. Grandpa had ass. I can't, bro. Bro thinks he's Sleepy Joe. That's hilarious.
Don't diss Sleepy Joe.
Oh, what a guy. What up, Agent? Look in DMs.
Okay.
There.
Hold on. Before you guys do anything, like, don't do anything real quick. Alright, you guys can continue now.
Wow, this thing I just got sent in my DMs is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my entire
Oh, yeah,
life.
no, it's so funny. Oh, it's hilarious.
Okay, possibly God does not exist. Okay, do you know what a symmetry breaker is?
Explain it. Because you and Smoothie use that
So,
much. I don't know.
well, do you want like the formal? I mean, I could give you the formal like
How are you
analysis
using
of
the
it,
word?
but I could just like try to give it to you from my memory.
How are you using the word?
Symmetry break. Yeah, so I take symmetry breaker to just mean something that fulfills some conditions C that would make something, you know, true, and another thing like that would be drawing a symmetry here, which in this case is possibly God does not exist, does not fulfill those conditions. So possibly God exists would be true
Hold on,
given it follows those
Where you cut out
conditions.
from it.
Yeah, I said that my premise here, possibly God exists, fulfills some conditions that would make it true that possibly God does not exist, does not fulfill, and therefore my premise, possibly God does exist, is true. Because what we've done in this symmetry is just saying, well, God, either God, you know, is necessary or either God is impossible. That's what both of our conclusions mean. So if I can determine that God does in fact exist, give some condition to fulfill that, that would be a symmetry, and possibly God exists, his premise 1, that would lead to the impossibility of God, does not fulfill that condition, meaning it is not true. So it would be a symmetry breaker in my favor.
Okay, and just be clear, you filled the position, or the condition there for my symmetry? And what do you think the condition there for my symmetry is? I guess you could say.
There is no condition for the symmetry. I'm talking about specifically some condition that would make my premise true that would make your premise false. Or not that it would make your premise false.
Okay, wait. So just to be clear. Okay, wait. Just to be clear. You're saying. Okay. So the argument you gave just some condition that would make my argument false and make yours true.
It would make mine true, and by proxy would make yours false. Yeah.
Okay, sure. You say God's a necessity, right?
Okay. Yeah. Sure. So here's a condition.
Wait. Chill. If God does not exist, he's not a necessity. There.
Bro, Yugi won, bro. Oh my god.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Bro, did y'all not see Yugi's stream, bro?
Do you not see the condition there? The conditional?
What condition are you talking about? How? I'm talking about a symmetry breaker.
Okay. So, what? Just to be clear, what you just said is your argument. Your argument, right, goes by to say, right, or your symmetry here is just saying, okay, well, my argument, if my argument, your argument would be false, right? That's just your symmetry here, right?
Yeah, I haven't offered a condition yet.
I'm saying, right? Okay, I already just gave my symmetry, meaning if my argument is true, then your argument is false. I just explained that. What the fuck are you?
Okay, what is... Wait, so just to be clear here, after you've given your argument, you want to, just go ahead and speed past on by before my, my refutation here and give your own symmetry breaker that you think
Wait.
will... Wait, oh, whoa, what just happened?
Symmetry. Okay, wait, you said yours had a okay, you just say you have the favorite symmetry breaker, so I just explained how you don't.
What do you mean?
Okay, so when you said you have the favor in symmetry here, alright? What did you mean by that? Like, you
Like, I don't even know what you're talking. I didn't say I have the favor in symmetry. I said, do you know what a symmetry breaker is, and then gave you what a symmetry breaker was. No, wait, what he actually did, I don't know what to say.
No way this nigga's just, okay. Okay, so look, I don't got G for now, I can't clip conversations. The recording box back in chat if you want. So like, if you want to go look at like loads here, you can go do that. You might just have memory loss. I don't know what happened.
What would I find in the wreck?
You saying that you have favor and symmetry here.
What? If I said I have favor and symmetry here, I would be saying I have a symmetry breaker. And do you know what a symmetry breaker is?
Okay, you don't know the order of things. You went to define, what symmetry is, and then said, "Oh, I'll have the favor and symmetry here." I just went
Okay, holy shit, whatever, Mock. Alright, I just had some insane blunder there, right? And then I accidentally misspoke that just gave you everything that you ever needed. Okay, whatever. So, now I'm gonna ask you again, do you know what a symmetry breaker is?
Off of the way you defined it, yes.
Okay, and just to be clear, what was the way I defined it?
Okay, yeah. You're just saying a symmetry breaker is just gonna be a permitting condition that would just make your argument true, my argument false. It's just the way you define it.
Okay. So, now let me just, try to be clear for the audience here. A symmetry breaker, as I said, is just my premise here, possibly God exists, satisfies some condition, and that's going to give credence to that, premise, metaphysically God is possible, credence.
What is a condition?
Okay, so now you're asking for the, okay, finally, yeah, let me, hold on.
So, if this is a good debate, y'all enjoying this debate, man?
Fuck no, bro. I'm never debating, like, ever again, bro. This shit's so ass.
Okay, there's the condition. Or there's a symmetry breaker specifically.
Oh, you said P.
Possible explanation states to that.
By the way, Chad, this argument beat Jack Angstrike.
There exists a possible world that is imperfect.
Is any of that unclear to you?
Okay, here. Let's do this. Principle of Okay. Let's do this. I can literally just make this encounter intuitive again. You're not really giving an argument here, bro. I'm not.
Yeah, you're not really.
There's no start.
Wait, Tyler, are you recording
You're
what just happened?
not really.
Did you see this?
Giving an argument here.
I have been recording, but I'm not on OBS right now, unfortunately. That shit was hilarious, though. I saw that.
Okay, you're just giving these counterintuitive arguments. I mean, bro, I can literally use the same exact thing for my. Okay, I can just use the same exact thing for my argument here. Like, all you've been really doing is just giving these modal terms, right, and then just saying, oh, by proxy this can be the case, and then I can just, just make that counterintuitive and say the same exact thing. I can use
Look, the problem here, the reason that the symmetry breaker works, right, is because if you were trying to make this counterintuitive that you keep on saying, it would actually just end up supporting my idea again.
And why is that?
Because you would be saying, well, actually, some perfect possible world exists. Okay, world is a being, perfect is a perfect being is as I define a God to be.
Okay, and there's a problem saying a flawless world exists. Possible world exists.
There's a problem with saying it, so you don't have a symmetry breaker?
I'm asking you, is there a problem with saying possible or a flawless possible world exists?
No, that would be contradicting my original argument.
Okay, just to be clear, there is no problem with saying a possible flawless world exists.
No.
Did he just... Okay, and just to be clear... Okay, I might not be tracking. Okay, no. Okay, this can't be... Okay. Repeat what you said initially, right?
What did I say initially? What are you referring to?
Okay, right.
Who's playing Sigma Funk?
Sorry guys, I'm like watching Terrifier edit.
Ew, that's that shit that nigga Minky be watching in school. Okay,
Ew.
but she said... Not... After you said the shit about the symmetry breaker, right? And I asked you, what's the condition, right? And then you sent this. After that.
Yeah. After that?
Yes.
You mean when you said that there could be a counterintuitive that you could apply to this?
Yeah,
also
yeah.
Make...
And then you went to go...
Yeah. So you trying to flip this around and make some condition would not actually lead to premise 1, possibly God exists, and credence by satisfying this condition.
That's not what you said initially, but, okay.
Initially.
The use of some shit.
I said no, you cannot make a counterintuitive because what that would end up doing is there exists some possible perfect world, which is what I define God to be.
So this world would just be God.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you don't believe God could be an individual being? I think the entire world would just be
I don't believe he could be. Like that's not what we're deliberating on. Okay.
No, okay. So you don't believe God is an individual being?
It's not what we're deliberating on. It's irrelevant. If you think it's a perfection to have like individual sense, then sure.
No, okay.
Wait, no, you're winning, you're beating me.
The whole world would not be an individual being, and if you agree God is an individual being, then he can't be this possible world.
Wait, hold on. Do you think being an individual being is like some perfection?
Some type of perfection? No, not necessarily.
Okay, then this is irrelevant. I don't want to even engage with this.
You just conceded on so many levels, but hey, it's okay.
It wasn't a confession. You fucking idiot. You had it?
You just conceded on something else. Anyways, so I'm not gonna elaborate on that at all.
Girls, no more.
You actually just had some severe blunder. Anyways, what was that severe blunder? You're a silly guy.
I'd really rather debate guns than bro.
You can debate me.
That's just...
Mark, you're the slowest person to have a debate with.
Fuck up so badly?
No, first, it's just you're boring. You're saying the most retarded shit. Like, it's making me double think the reputation I'm going to give. It's making me think that I might be using too much of a good argument.
Do you want to debate?
Yo time, let us finish. Okay, do you have any problem? Do you have any other problems with the symmetry breaker?
Okay, I just don't see how it follows. It's as simple as that.
Oh my god.
Like, it's as simple as that. Dude.
The symmetry breaker follows because what's being derived from the actual symmetry breaker helps agent's argument. But okay, you got it.
Are you?
Wait, what are you saying doesn't follow?
True.
I just don't see how I can't use it to be a counterintuitive in a sense.
Because, okay, any symmetry breaker that I give you that has some condition that your premise 1, possibly God does not exist, fulfills and therefore gives credence to it equally, that symmetry breaker would obviously be invalid. Okay, what I'm giving you is when you turn this around and when you try to make some counterintuitive on this, it would not fulfill your premise 1. It would actually fulfill mine. So no matter which way you turn this, no matter which way you twist this, no matter which way you, I don't know, have silly intercourse with, it's not going to do anything that will support your argument.
Jeez.
Okay, that's where your retardation comes in. Okay, I wonder when those.
Okay, hold on, let me just gather my thoughts. I had this, Mock.
This is only appealing to time. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Mock, just spit it out. I'm making fun of you because every time you try to like have some reputation, like, you're like so indecisive. You have like no confidence in yourself, and any of your arguments would just get dragged out as this long response that I don't want to hear.
Your results are really boring. I really just don't have the energy. Like, okay, again.
Yeah, sure.
To say, I mean, at the same time, I could say there's this perfect world that exists. If you're just gonna identify any perfect world to exist, then shit, to be God, that's just really not anything that's gonna disagree with an atheist. Like, an atheist can believe perfect world exists. I mean.
Wait, hold on, but just to be clear, this perfect world. Wait. This perfect. This perfect world, as we've already agreed, would have the 4 perfections of omnipotence, omnibenevolence, omniscience, and necessity. So it would have all of my criteria for my characterized being as I define them as God.
Do you think a possible world could, or this possibly perfect world could have agency?
It doesn't matter.
It does. The atheist disagrees with.
Look, do you think it's perfect? Do you think it's some perfection to have agency?
Do I think it's some? No.
Then no.
Then you just don't disagree with the atheist hypothesis.
What do you mean I don't disagree with the atheist hypothesis? Wait, sorry, does scientific atheism posit some omnipotent, omniscient, omnibenevolent, and necessary being?
It disagrees with it. With the agency.
What disagrees with? It disagrees with specifically agency.
Just.
Wait, hold on, but before what you gave me was, all things are natural and all things are explained by science. I'm positing a metaphysical thing. You immediately, hold on. You immediately, just blundered by even positing that it rejects something having agency. Or sorry, by even positing that this, symmetry breaker would lead to something that would have your atheist hypothesis, when your atheist hypothesis specifically would reject something being metaphysical.
No, not necessarily. I mean,
You think something metaphysical is natural?
It can be.
It can be? Give me an example.
What do you think natural is? That's like the most obvious.
I don't know. You define it.
You mean to define
I'm assuming just being measured by science, given that's what your being AI bot defined it as, and that's what you're going down.
Okay.
Ooh, another rhetorical jab.
Okay. But to say something's natural and to say something's possible, it could be the same exact thing. Like, to say you could say something is even possibly natural. You could say something's probably natural, right? Going by through some type of scientific probability. Like, science can agree with some type of metaphysical principle.
It's actually just mumbo jumbo.
No one mumbled.
Look, Colin, okay, who are the judges? I'm assuming you don't want to agree to time. Yugi. I guess BB. You know BB?
We can agree with Yugi, I guess.
Okay, Yugi.
Probably not listening at all.
No, he's definitely paying attention right now.
He's paying attention to something.
He's locked in.
This.
Bro, locked in.
Just let him finish this boss fight.
No, because he's gonna go into what's your face's boss fight.
Yo, isn't this the same shit Mason plays, bro?
Yeah. Oh, you're low key fried from that, bro.
Yugi, unmute, quick.
Hold
quick.
On. I'm gonna go on my ult, because I'm gonna go talk to Nova.
Wait, you're leaving?
What's going on?
I'll join on my ult.
Yo. Basically, who won Dora Diggity or Agent?
What?
What up?
Who won Dora Diggity or Agent?
Oh my god.
I mean, I wasn't really listening, but from the point that I heard, it seemed
Let
as
this guy's Ike up.
Yeah, I'll invite him.
Bro, I'm fried right now. I'm tired. I'm playing Hollow Knight, and you want me to judge? What the fuck?
Yo.
Yeah, because he probably won't agree to me.
Yugi, I ain't gonna lie, we're in the same boat, my nigga. Stop fucking crying. Dude, this nigga's just... Okay, bro.
Alright, Yugi, let's just, give judgment here.
Let's expedite the process here, pal.
Nigga has not been listening.
Let's just deliberate on the victor of this good faith conversation.
I mean,
it was pretty obvious who won, if you were paying attention. But, yeah.
Yeah, just a pure gladiation there.
Yeah, he completely groveled mock, honestly. Like, Like it was just like embarrassing.
It's this. Holy fuck.
I dead ass can't find anyone who thinks this shit is funny, bro.
What the fuck they advertising? Don't got it. What the fuck?
I'm gonna be honest. I think you just don't find it funny because it's targeted at you.
No, like normally some jokes will be funny. I might even laugh, right? But no, like just.
I've never heard Mock laugh, by the way.
Like,
I've never heard that man laugh. I've never heard that man laugh.
I don't know that I've ever heard him laugh either.
Exactly.
I just leave
Get your ass out of here.
saying jokes.
Mopey ass debater.
Bro is literally Scrooge. Oh hell nah.
Half the time it's you saying jokes, man. Oh shit. Also, you've heard me laugh at Nickers so many times. What are you talking about? You literally.
I've never heard you laugh once before. On my life, I've never heard you laugh
heard
before.
me laugh at Curly.
Yugi, who won? Oh my god.
I don't know. I wasn't listening. But
Alright, whatever. I think I won. We gotta say I won here.
did you just?
Yeah, you
gave
won.
the
You won, Agent.
you gave the
Oh,
PPE
no.
thing, right?
Yeah, that symmetry breaker.
And he just gave the response, like initially, well, I can conceive of a world in which like this perfect being doesn't exist.
No, he didn't subscribe to the conceivability thesis or say conceivable at all.
Well, what was the argument? Like, why did he?
He just said, well,
Here,
yeah,
shut
he
up,
just,
nigga. Yeah, but usually, so it'll be really viable. Because
GG.
Yeah, usually. I don't think those PPP. That sounds so fucking gay to say.
PPP is crazy.
Yeah, it's just fucking gay. Okay. Yeah, I just don't think it's going to be viable in this situation, especially going under what the atheist, disagrees with us, And I asked him, does this possibly flawless world have possibly flawless world have agency? If it does not have agency, well then it's not going to really, I guess you could say disagree with the atheist hypothesis here. So it's not really going to be substantive or further.
You just said it's not a robust account of God.
Yeah.
Okay.
That the atheist would disagree with. If it doesn't disagree with the atheist, then shit, there's no point to argue here.
What was your response to the it's not a robust account of God?
Nothing.
he said, he said before at the beginning of the debate that the position of atheism he was going under was something called scientific atheism, and he gave a picture of a Bing AI bot describing what scientific atheism says. And this said that scientific atheism posits that everything is natural, and by natural, it's just something that's scientifically measurable. And then I asked him, okay, so, well, I didn't ask him, I just said, well, obviously this account wouldn't be consistent with something metaphysical, and my argument would then conclude something metaphysical. And then he said, man, I don't know.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
I do remember him saying that like 20 times. This guy would only say that's why I was DMing Agent telling him to snore whenever he'd speak. That shit was hilarious.
I found a fucking show called Ghosts in the Hood. What the fuck?
You gotta watch Dexter, man. Watch Dexter.
Alright, hold on, let me save the recording.
You gotta watch American Psycho, bro.
But usually, can you hurry up and get a judgment so I can maybe go to sleep?
Nigga, I didn't hear what happened. Fuck you expect me to judge with?
Nigga,
you're probably
he just
heard.
told you. Hell no, because I know what the fuck that nigga gonna say already.
What? What are you talking about?
Are you dead? Okay, don't answer that question. I already know the answer. But usually, simple. What happened was he tried to give the symmetry breaker. I'm just saying, okay, you can just give the symmetry breaker for a robust.
No, that didn't happen.
And then he really just went on. That's what natural was, and then he said, "Oh, well, by virtue of natural, or what you prescribe to as an atheist, it wouldn't like appeal to these metaphysical principles, right?" And I'm just saying, okay. He asked me, can something be possible and natural? And I said, yeah, sure. I gave examples, and he just didn't refute it at all.
Can something be possible and natural?
And then it just went back to him being bad faith the entire conversation because of what he said at the beginning. But yeah.
Yeah, but by the way, this nigga literally gave his own definition of natural and then said I was appealing to it, but like, let's forget that, bro.
That's what your Bing bot said.
You fucking idiot.
It said everything can.
He didn't read the AI overview from Bing.
Okay, let's go to this. Natural. Oh, let me see where it goes to define natural real quick. Hold on.
Oh, brother.
Hold on. Oh,
He's gonna pull out every single word and then specifically type them in one by one into Oxford definitions.
Yeah.
And so then he's gonna do that so that he can create a semantic dispute with you to say that he won. That's order right there.
I'm just trying to find out where it
Um,
goes for natural.
Okay, I think I, you know, clearly walloped, so I'm gonna just bathe in my bath of
Of course.
piss and glory.
That's crazy work. Alright, well, I'll be seeing you guys later.
I can finally speak, damn. Shoot you a second too early. This second too early, fuck. I'm terrible!
Something to eat? And the promise you made was a mistake? Sometimes my brain doesn't know what my mouth is saying.
I think I'm gonna take like an hour-long break till teaches on.
I'm sorry I worried you, Chi-Chi. Everything's gonna be alright. I'm all better now. Are you sure, Goku?